if Michelle is dead, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, I'm gonna be really, really pissed. I love Michelle. Michelle is life. She has to survive this game of cockroaches. She has to survive this shit. I still have hope that she'll survive it. Something's telling me, you know, she looks very smart, very intellect, like she would expect something like this. So hopefully she carries 2 syringes. Hopefully, because she does look like a person that would carry more than one just in case. So we'll see what happens, man. Because Michelle, we did not see a head rip off yet, so there's still hope. There's still hope. That ending was fucking awesome, man. Terra Formars, man, just keeps getting fucking better. You know, censors aside. By the way, about censors, I think they're gone. That's fucking awesome, man. Because when they stab the roaches, when they punch them, when they do all that shit with the roaches, you could see the gore, slime, whatever that shit's called. But we still have not seen any people die, any humans die. So we don't know if the censors are really, really, really gone. We just assume it because we see the cockroaches, you know, the slime, the blood, which is green, which isn't red, so maybe that's why they haven't censored it yet. But yeah, you know, with the humans, until we see somebody die, you know, like a human, like his head getting ripped off, his arm, and then it shows it, we still do not know if the censors are really gone. But this episode, man, the ending was fucking spectacular. I love the ending, you know. People don't like cliffhangers. I kind of do. I love cliffhangers, and this one was just another good one. Is Michelle dead? I don't think so. I hope not. The reason they introduced her right now, explaining more in depth about her powers and like what she's able to do, I don't think she would die off so easily. You know, 2 people here stand out the most, that they inherited powers from their past generation. Michelle and Akari. Michelle, she developed this fucking badass attack, and she has superhuman strength. That's what she inherited, but her, you know, base attack is just self-destructing these cockroaches, which was very fucking awesome, man. Michelle, man, that's what I'm telling you. Michelle can't die, but it's fucking Michelle. Michelle is fucking awesome, man. That's enough said. And Akari, he's like a mixture between a moth, a spider, and something with superhuman strength, something like that. But he inherited the strength, that's for sure. But he also has these strings, you know. That's fucking awesome. He uses those strings fucking badass, man. And you know, we've seen a lot. Well, I've seen a lot of anime in which the person uses strings as an attack. Doflamingo, Lupeth, etc., etc. For some reason, I like the way he uses it better than all those guys. You know, they usually just use it to slash people, and he wasn't doing that. He was actually, you know, like capturing them with the string. And then the thing that hooked me the most was when he hit a rock. The rock flew out. Kind of like Hisoka when he uses his fucking his love gun, whatever the fuck that shit's called. He hits the rock and he pulls it back and it breaks one of the roach's legs. I'm like, dude, Akari, the fucking G, he's another badass. And yeah, man, Marcos did not die. I'm glad he did not die, because honestly, I sensed death flags on that fool. Because he was going ham. He was killing all these roaches. I was like, no, this was getting his spotlight now and he's gonna die the next second. I was just like, fuck, you can't die either. But, you know, he lived, it's all good. And, you know, watching this reminds me of me watching Animal Planet back in the day. I was always interested in animals, always. And I always used to watch Animal Planet 24/7, The Most Extreme, Puppy Bowl. No, I didn't watch the Puppy Bowl, that's stupid. But, you know, I always used to watch Animal Planet. And now seeing this is like, fuck, animals are fucking badass. When you think about it, animals are pretty much fucking aliens with superpowers. Akari, was it Akari? No, Marco, he's a huntman spider. You know, this fool could sense other roaches around him just by his hair. Fucking badass. Akari, he uses those strings, and he's half spider, half moth. I'm pretty sure he could sense people with his antenna. These antennas, not down there. Michelle, man, a karate expert and self-destruction now. I'm not sure if that's a real thing or if they just made that shit up for, you know, just for she could have that fucking badass power. So if you guys know anything about animals, let me know if that ant really exists, that self-destructs. Because if that does, yeah, that's pretty cool. Not for the ant, because, you know, he dies, but, you know, just knowing that there's an ant that self-destructs, that's pretty cool. But this episode, man, it was just mostly like last week, just showing how the Bug Crew 3 is killing these roaches, like how powerful they fucking are. I thought we were gonna get more of these rankings, because right now we only have number 9, which is Marcos. I'm pretty sure Akari is up there, like top 3 at least, because this fool has 2 powers in him. You know, the executive showing what they got to, the captain showing what he's got to, everybody just showing what the fuck they got. And, you know, it's fucking badass. And we just got more backstory on Shayla, which I'm very surprised. They're actually making me feel bad about it. I thought her backstory would be over with already, but no, they continue pushing this into my face. It's sad. It really is sad when you think about it. But this is pretty much just character development for Marcos and his other friend, because those two really loved Shayla. Not as much as Marcos. Marcos, now after seeing this, he was smitten. He was smitten by her, and you know, he lost the girl he loved. So this will just make him stronger. He has something to be compared with Kotomi, or captain guy. I think that's his name. I forgot. You know, all these names in this season, like, they all start with K for some reason, so it's kind of hard for me. All right, you know, but honestly, man, great episode. The ancestors are practically gone. The Roaches are getting defeated. They got some samples already. We got some backstory. We got some badasses. Michelle, Marcos, Otami. All these fools are hamming it up, man. They're killing these Roaches. And at the very end, we get this Roach, this Alpha 2.0 Roach. What the? This shit's green like the Hulk, man. So I'm expecting this Roach to be highly adapted. Maybe he adapted like at that moment. He saw everything happen. Then he kind of, you know, saw their attacks and actually, you know, got those attacks. Or maybe he's just one of the alpha males, you know, one of the leaders of these Roaches. Well, either way, man, that fool looks very threatening. He does, and yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. Have you seen his fucking legs? He works at a leg day. That fool has fucking huge ass leg. This fool's gonna kill everybody, man. I sense he's gonna kill a lot of people. This fool's obviously stronger than the other Roaches. This is one of the main honchos, maybe one of the bosses, if they even have bosses. The Roaches, that'll be funny, but this guy's definitely a threat. Nothing compared to the other Roaches. And that backstory, man, that backstory that Akari had with the little kid. That's another thing. I don't know if that's a little boy or a little girl. I'm not sure. They sound the same. So I want to just know what he was. He, she, yeah. But you know, it was a very touching moment. It was very touching. Akari, my boy, you're a man. He's a very manly man. He's actually, you know, taking into consideration of other people, even though everybody says you should not do that. Don't give them hope. But in reality, hope is what makes people strive. Hope is what makes people get up in bed. Hope is what we need to get us motivated. He follows my ideals too in some ways, a little bit, but he's just showing that he really does care about everybody. And he's just not fighting for himself, he's fighting for everyone. All the people that are sick, and he really wants to save those guys. So I really appreciate his character, man. I love his character. And I'm glad he's one of the main characters, so most likely he will not die. What do you guys think, man? Awesome episode. Really enjoying this series so far, man. Great. Leave your thought down below. Are you glad the sunsters are gone? Who do you see dying, man? Because honestly, man, I see Marcos dying. I see Michelle. She can't die. I'm just telling you right now. She can't die, guys. She will not die. Yeah, right now that's pretty much what we got with the characters, man. We only got to see like a few, not everybody. But yeah, man, who do you think is gonna die? Blah blah blah. Take everything.